Fairy Dough Diva ice cream, everybody is loving this. I made it hot, as in hot cream, hot ice cream, liquid, warm, soothing, yummy, silky. And check out that Fairy Dough Diva cookie, house-made. It is so buttery, you're gonna lose your mind on it. Oh, Fairy Dough Diva cold, Fairy Dough Diva hot. This is my favorite ice cream flavor, and I have been working on making it hot for a year. And no, I'm not talking about me in a swimsuit in the 90s, although damn, I was hot. I am talking about hot ice cream, something that has not been done before. I ain't talking about a latte. I'm not talking about a flavored hot chocolate. I'm talking about hot ice cream. Tyra's favorite cold, Tyra's favorite hot. Mama, that is. Okay, I'm here for an important meeting today, and as I'm coming into Smiles and Dream, I hear that. How long have you been waiting?
About 2 hours now.
2 hours for what?
The hot mama.
He's been waiting 2 hours for the Hot Mama hot ice cream. Are you a foodie?
Yeah, ice creamy. I love ice cream.
Never heard like ice creamy. I like that. So have you had Smiles and Dream ice cream before?
I've been a few times now, yeah. It's my favorite in Sydney now.
He waited 2 hours for that. This is like, this is not planned at all. And who's this? Is this your woman?
My mother.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think that's your woman. You look so young. Do you get that a lot? Mama, you are hot. Do you know what the name of this is? Hot Mama. This feels so fake, guys, and it's not fake at all. Get up in there. It's gonna make it mustache. You can turn it up. Oh! You see that caramel?
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Well worth the 2 hours.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So good, right?
Incredible. Certified.
Certified.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello. Gorgeous. Great legs and a debit card. Welcome in. Welcome to Smize and Dream. Yes, it's me. It's Tyra. In the flesh. In the gloss. And in the heat. And yes, the sign is correct, okay? Hot ice cream inside. No, it's not a prank. No, it's not a fever dream. Nope. It's not like that time your freezer broke and all of your ice pops melted. It's deliberate, okay? It's delicious. It's honestly divisive. And you, lucky thing you, are about to be the main character of my pop-up. Which, absolutely, this is not gonna stay a pop-up because I'm refusing to make it pop down, okay? So breathe. Take me in. Take in the neon lights, okay? Take in the fragrance. Take in the notes of vanilla, ambition, and legally distinct runway smoke. We are not doing the shy step where you hover at the door and you ask, oh, what is this place? It looks interesting. No, you're gonna step in, you're gonna sip, and we're going to serve. Now look at me when I say this, okay? I invented something and the internet lost its collective mind, okay? They said, oh, Tyra girl, that's literally just a milkshake. No. They called it a melty dairy surprise with a press release. And I said no. Meanwhile, my DMs are full of people telling me, okay, Tyra, I actually tried it and I fear I might love dessert again. The audacity, but the accuracy. So, you and I are about to do two things, okay? You're gonna try my hot mama. That's the drinkable hot ice cream moment. That is not a latte, not a hot chocolate, not even trying to be either. And while you sip on that liquid scandal, I'm gonna do your makeup because hot ice cream deserves hot face. And you don't roll up to a soft launch slurping history moment with a face that looks like you've just been running errands, okay? You're gonna leave this counter counter looking like your cheekbones pay quarterly taxes. So, come closer. Don't be scared. I only yell when it gets results. So, sit down. I'm going to make you a fresh cup of hot mama. I have it in here. Now, I see the skepticism in your eyebrows. Which, don't worry, we'll style them later. But right now, I'm gonna pour you a fresh cup of the hot mama. You smell that? That's luxury. Now I'm gonna ask you to give it one proper sip. Okay, proper, not like timid. We don't do timid here. Timid lives across the street at the room temperature pudding shop. Here, you're witnessing history. And you know what? I'll throw in some sprinkles. Yeah, the hot mama doesn't usually come with sprinkles, but if you give me a great enough reaction, might have to put it on the secret menu. Now let me make your hot mama even hotter. Look at that. Look at the colors slowly rising to the top, diffusing, looking oh so gorgeous. It's a beautiful blend. I mean, it truly looks like a rainbow party. Look in there. Yes, look at them. And of course, you cannot do the hot mama with the spoon. That's old ice cream. We don't do that anymore. Hot mama is hot and liquidy ice cream. Best with a straw. Alright, there you go. Give it a taste. You feel that? That whisper of heat. That silky feeling in your mouth that says, hot mama. This took months of, no, make it thicker, no, make it thinner, no, make it smize, and finally, this. Everybody keeps trying to put her in a box. Oh, is it soup? Like, if your soup tastes like this, congratulations, you're at my house and I'm gonna adopt you. But let's get the vocabulary out of the way. Milkshake is a vibe, but hot mama is a worldview. A latte wears a cardigan, but a hot mama wears a mini dress with a slit. Cocoa is summer night that never clocks out. And well, being in Australia and all, it is the perfect way to kick off summer. Yes, it's honestly the perfect alchemy of like a scoop to sip ratio. And it is ultimately intentionally hot. Yes, we did do that on purpose. And no, I will not be sharing the spreadsheet. I promised my food scientist that I'd stop taking selfies with the bar graphs, but it just gets me every time. And if you look at our menu in the back, you'll see classic flavors. We have obviously Hot Mama Classic, Cinnamon Scandalicious, Chocolate After Party, and the limited Not a Milkshake, because branding is therapy that you get to drink. And yes, each one does come with a Smize surprise. You'll be finding it in your Hot Mama when you get to the bottom. Basically, the Smize surprise is like a hidden truffle treasure at the bottom of the cup, because I believe that joy should be excavated from the bottom of your dessert cup, not argued with in the comment section. Oh, and the expansion. So glad you asked. We've done pop-ups, we've done little shop moments that look like dessert speakeasies. We've tested in more neighborhoods than a brunch tour, London blinked, DC double blinked, and Sydney. Well, Sydney said, "G'day mate, come on down," and I said, "Say less." And now half of my calendar is upside down and full of tastings where people are just mouth jaw dropped, like they just found out a secret about themselves that they never knew. I go where the ice cream is loved and where the Wi-Fi is cooperative. Go ahead, take another sip. As a matter of fact, I will grab my own. You don't have to understand it. You just have to feel how it slides in, like confidence in a cup. So refreshing. Oh, you look like you're turning red. You're blushing. That's cute. But it's also kind of unprofessional to let nature do all the work. I'm doing your makeup. Yes, now. Yes, the Tyra Banks. No, there's no need for an appointment. Tyra's chair is the appointment, okay? I've done this in dressing rooms, bathrooms, green rooms, A rooms, B rooms. One time I applied eyeliner backstage with a CD jewel case because the mirror was just not cooperating. It was like one of those funhouse mirrors. And if I can make a smoky eye happen with a scratched Beyonce single, then I can absolutely handle your sweet little pores. Here's the thesis, okay? Hot mama ice cream. Hot ice cream requires hot glam. And while that warmth is flirting all over your tongue, I will be sculpting your face so people see you and think, oh, that is the spokesperson for the Hot Mama ice cream. I will not let you walk out of here looking cozy, okay? I will have you looking like you're causing a stir and a I do it because silence freaks me out, and also I am my own favorite podcast. So you know how people keep asking, Tyra, is America's Next Top Model coming back? My love, I'm too busy turning dairy into discourse, and I put America's Next Top Model on the shelf because I wanted to see if dessert could do high fashion. And the answer is yes, if you bully it enough and dress it in a great name. Yeah, the Smize left the runway and opened up a store. I like to call that character development. Okay. Turn your face that way. Good. Your cheekbones already have opinions. We're gonna make them bilingual. I'm placing contour where your future prosperity can live. Just blend, 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 blend. There it is. That's employment. That's benefits. That is a jawline that knows the difference between an invoice and a measly little receipt. Go ahead, take another sip. Let the heat and the heartbeat high five. If you don't mind, while you sip, I'm gonna have to multitask, which is my cardio. This store cannot run itself, and I'm here for a reason. Dylan, sweetheart, yeah, come here. Come here, come here. Yeah, that's Dylan, my bar lead. His name tag keeps falling off because he's just so clumsy. Dylan, baby, if I see one more lukewarm pour, I'm gonna have to put your elbow on a performance plan, okay? This is hot ice cream. If it doesn't exhale a ray of steam and mist, it doesn't exist, okay? Chop chop. Thank you. Back to you. I swear people have opinions about my opinions. They say, oh, she's delusional, but I prefer vision-based. She's doing the most. Like, exactly, I'm doing the most. The minimum. The bare minimum doesn't have a line out the door. Doing the most is what's gonna get you a line out of the door, okay? People like to say that I just rebranded into ice cream because the money wasn't hitting, but honey, this is about the taste, the texture, and the tenacity, and the gall, and the wherewithal to say, I'm gonna hide a truffle at the bottom of your ice cream like a cereal toy for grown-ups. That's the Smize surprise. And if you get to the bottom and find a tiny treasure, baby, it's because I love you and the world loves you, and because dopamine is a great business model. One second. Marissa, my love. These customers. Marissa, those lids are not a suggestion, okay? They're there for a reason, honey. I swear. If a guest says that their hot mama has cooled down, you have to tell them that the second they walked into the store, they signed an NDA and they cannot comment on the temperature leaks from our lids. And that'll be on your hands if there's a breach. So, eye contact, lid, smile, and if they ask, refill, okay? Just pop it into the microwave. It's in the back for a reason, so they can't see you. done reality. I've done the kind of live TV where the producer is in your ear saying, Tyra, we're going on a bit too long. And I'm like, well, so is my patience. And I choose to do this. I move with intent to be here, to be hot on purpose. Because the world does feel so still at the moment, and I wanted to see steam bend to my will. And this storefront is a symbol for inspiration. And yes, we have a booming fan base. No doubt you're a part of that now. But we do also have critics with their ring lights in their cars talking about how they just don't get it. Like, baby, if you're filming a 9-minute think piece in your Corolla, maybe getting it is the least of your worries. I will always be that woman who adds a little extra and then, you know, hires a lawyer because I cover my bases, okay? That's what you call a businesswoman. Okay, close your eyes. Eyes, this is where we sell the myth and the merch, okay? I'm like laying a really soft, almost molten gold across your lid because I want your smiles to read, I have a stake in the company and a crush on the competitor. Yeah. Because there's like passion in that kind of mindset. Yeah. You'll just be blinking and the power will radiate off of your lids, and somewhere, someplace, a camera will have its autofocus all out of whack. Okay. I do want to get a detail brush because I do want to add a small wing. We're not doing stabby, we're doing strategic, okay? A wing that says, I'm not mad, I am girl bossing. I swear, if your ex sees you after this, well, you might not be calling them your ex after this. Okay. Sir, yeah, hi, sir, you're adorable, but listen, you're adorable and I love the enthusiasm, but if you're going to announce to the rest of the line that it's just melted ice cream, respectfully, I'm gonna need you to taste it first and then come back with an apology poem because you're sorely mistaken, okay? I'll wait. I'm patient, okay? I'm petty, but I am patient. Thank you. Gosh, people nowadays, no patience. People keep asking me why I'm here so much. Well, that's because this is where the people get me, you know? Some cities, I've done New York, I've done LA, they're dangerous. Some cities are curious, and that's what Sydney has been for me. I chase curiosity. I like places where someone will try something just to have an opinion, and honestly, that's better than a retweet. And yes, the Down Under is a market that takes a ice cream very seriously. I respect a country that treats dairy like an Olympic sport with uniforms and sponsors. Yeah. Listen, when the girls out here said to bring it, I brought it. And when my data analysts were telling me that the people were screaming, I handed them spoons, okay? I love that you're taking more and more sips as we go. It's kind of iconic how your first sip looked like a question mark and your third sip looks like a promotion. That's growth. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. Now, you are not leaving without a mouth that can negotiate. This is Hot Mama Nude, and we're gonna layer it with a cinnamon scandalicious gloss because synergy, because layering, because all the flavors are melting on your tongue. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and about. Okay, good. 1 second. My team needs me. Team. Family. Come here. Everybody come here for a second. Everybody. All you beautiful people who work for me. I know you're here because you love me. Because you love drama. And also the dental care that I'm giving you all. I need to get something straight with you guys. If a guest says that, hey, isn't this just melted ice cream? We educate, okay? We don't roll our eyes. We smize our eyes. And if someone spills a cup, we do not panic, okay? You simply grab a rag and pose, and pose, and pose, and wipe, and pose, and smize, and pose, and wipe, okay? I know you all aren't models, but with me in the store, you're all model adjacent, okay? And that means we can keep this place running at highest efficiency, okay? And if one of you could tell that couple by the window that yes, the sign is real, yes, it is hot, and no, we will not be chilling it to normal temperature. And tell them that if they stand there long enough, I'm going to be doing both of their faces out of spite and love, and it will not be pretty. Thank you. Back to my lovely canvas. What is so funny? Okay, you're laughing, but that just means your face is setting properly. Yes, joy cures all wounds. Don't quote me, but you can tattoo it if you want. sorry to the freezer. And if those comment section philosophers arrive with the actually, then you respond once and respond warmly. Tell them, try it. If you hate it, you can keep hating it. If you love it, then welcome to the warm side. And if they still don't listen, then you mute, not block, okay? Because we don't want to be rude. And I'm a fan of passive-aggressive peace, okay? So, I'm so glad you enjoyed your hot mama. The merch table is to your left. There are caps that say heated and hot. Hoodies that say hashtag not a milkshake. And totes that say a wonderful mouthful of goodness. Now, do you need them? I mean, debatable, but will you look hot in them? Obviously. But I implore you to buy another cup again because clearly you loved this one that I gave you. So, priority is buy another cup, then you can go to the merch table and make sure you tag me when you upload that selfie. Oh, and when you're up there in line buying your second cup, can you please tell a message to that sweet employee refilling the pitchers while pretending to be invisible? Can you please tell them that they look like they've seen a ghost? Tell them that they need a little bit more warmth to their face. They're scaring away the customers. Everything about this shop is hot ice cream, warm, inviting. Look at the golden lights all over the place. You'd think that even with all that lighting, they would look a little warm, but they just look like they've seen a ghost. So if you could please just relay that message, and honestly, just tell them to meet me in the back in the office. I'll get them right. With bronzer, of course. Yeah, that's right. If the ice cream is hot and the energy is cold, we failed. But if both are hot, then baby, we are in quarterly bonus territory. And I like to live there. So, you, my little superstar, inhale, exhale, and walk that little runway from the counter to the door. Yes, people are gonna stare because, well, excellence is noisy even when silent. And you're gonna smile with your eyes, okay? My iconic smiles. And you're gonna be taking a sip while you strut out the door. Yeah. And then go spread kindness and go spread warmth in someone's day. You are too gorgeous, too amusing, and your dessert is heated to perfection, okay? So your energy will just be on top of the world when you leave here. And if anyone stops you and says, "Are you just drinking melted ice cream?" Don't debate, okay? Don't debate. Don't explain. Just tilt your head and give them a gentle smile and say, anything is anything. You know what? We'll work on it. Okay? Just tag me in the post. And you know what? Just read the caption to them. Yeah, and then keep moving because we have a line, right, sweetie? We have a line. We have a business to run. We have a product that refuses to be room temperature, okay? Alright, now go. Leave this shop like you are a limited edition Labubu.